Hello and welcome back. Right, so I'm making my way through the beginnings of the wild territory. I did actually play a few minutes on from this point the other day, but just as a test, wanted to check something out. It's a separate recording. I didn't think I'd include it in the main recording. Got that sort of sensation or that feeling where I feel vulnerable because A, of what I'm playing, but also because of when you just start up a recording or whenever you play, it takes me a while to get into the swing of things. Right, so how does this one compare to this one? Actually slightly better. Only slightly though. So I can drop that one, use this one, and we'd better reload it. I might put on the Saiga just for a moment because of in case of mutants, which is very likely. I think the spot here in this particular room is rife with radiation, but this particular little spot is actually quite safe. Probably need to adjust my radiation actually, because it's going to get very high in a moment. Right, I think that's about as good as I can make it. No, it isn't. What am I talking about? Probably going to leave the mica or the Mika. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. I'll leave that on because the health's going to be dropping quickly. That's for sure. And here we go. Right, so I've got another AK, but that's not in good condition, so I'll lose that. Keeping an eye out for Snorks and Mercenaries. Oh no. Right, what's the condition of mine? That's... Right, I'm going to have to drop my old one, I think. Pop that in there and take the good one. I think that's all I can do, really. It's not realistic enough to expect to carry another toolkit. Now that's another Crystal Thorn. I'm definitely taking that. And as I speak of Crystal Thorns, it's probably a good idea to pop that on. And let's take one of these actually, and a med kit. I think that was everything. Three people. Yeah. made some adjustments with my audio recording, the actual filters that I'm using, so I don't know if I sound worse or better. My voice may sound different because when I record early in the morning, as I am right now, I tend to sound deeper, so it's not that you may be noticing. But yeah, I've just been experimenting with OBS with some additional filters. What have you. Right, let's take another med kit, another anti-rad, and some water. Right, I think we need to get out of here and get ready for the next section. Actually, I haven't looked far enough back through there, so I'm gonna head back this way. Yeah, the radiation's coming down quite nicely, but it'll take a while, so it's probably worth just popping another one of these. Oh, I don't know, it's coming down quite fast now. Just let that subside a bit, or I carry on. I think a quick save is warranted here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Radiation, that can come off. Let's can that. That. So let's pop this slug on. Drop the other radiation artifact. Got the mica, got the caterpillar, got the bolts. Probably should stop putting those on actually, because they're taking up valuable space. What have we got here? Goldfish, I think that's quite a good one for rupture and explosion. Got a meat chunk. Would be interested to see just how the mica handles the, you know, the damage itself. Just looking at the health bar there, it is creeping up actually, it is going up. A moment or two ago it was around about there. So that's quite impressive. What do we got? What do we got? That's for bleeding, isn't it? What does this one do again? Bleeding. Oh yeah, the bleeding is also very good, so... yeah, I can put that one on as well, because that's going to help the bleeding. Now, I thought I had another one that helps stamina. Unless I've left it behind somewhere. Maybe I left it back that direction in that stash, but I don't think I did. Probably just imagining it. Oh, I suppose I'll just leave an artifact for radiation on. Leave my strongest anti-radiation artifact on, I think. It's always been something of curiosity for me, is that the guy that shoots you in this tower, how did he get up there? Because I can't see a way. I suppose he could have been airlifted. airdropped. But I always thought, you know, you get in one mod or another, you might see a ladder up here, and I've never yet seen one in a mod. Just something I've noticed. Oh yeah, I went in here the other night. I don't think... Off camera, actually, I went in here just to check it out. I don't think there's anything in here. I had a fairly good look round, I seem to remember, so yeah, let's get out of this one. Right, let's go for it. Right, I think I'm probably going to need a scope here. And may well need to use the armor-piercing rounds. That, where the crosshair there, that looks to be either army or a mercenary. Probably a mercenary. It's hard to really pick out detail, at least when it's that far ahead. Well, my crosshair's not coming up red. Be very surprised if that guy's not hostile. Kind of want him to see me so I can... No, he's definitely not friendly. And I'm right in the path of a grenade if it happens to land. Right, let's move. Get back here behind some cover. I think it was probably the fence that was stopping me being... stopping my crosshair being detected. I don't think that was quite far enough. Yeah, I can saw someone move from there to about there, but they just kind of fade in and blend in with the background. Ah, right, that was from a fairly long distance. It's quite a good shot, actually. My armor's getting ever more weaker and more useless. Really not too sure how many to expect here. But I think, you know, you're going to be looking at certainly several of them. There's usually a couple down below and 2 or 3 up top, but I just can't remember. Right, this is a vulnerable spot for a grenade. Like that. Move. Let's go back to this spot. This was actually quite reasonably good for protection. Right, I'm being shot at again. Oh, it's from that direction. I think I was probably hitting the fence there. Very close though. Well, I think I got him actually. Just can't really tell. See them out of armor-piercing rounds now, so just make a quick save.
You, Stalker. Help us. We were attacked by mercs and half of our team was killed. Help us, and I promise you won't regret it. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I have uploaded the coordinates. Watch out. Wolfhound and his crew are by the chopper.
Oh yeah, that's over in that direction. I will go back to that area soon enough, but not just yet.
You egghead moron. Either you give me the results or you leave this place in a body bag. If you attack, I will destroy the information. You won't get my work. Professor, you're a smart man. Give us the info and go where you want. If you don't want me to destroy the research results, stay away from me.
Yeah, it's a slightly more comprehensive, sort of lengthy conversation between them, I think. That's interesting, especially in this yellow colour. Quite pretty. But not wise to get mesmerised by it for too long. Yeah, he's injured yet. I think I've killed 2 so far. One here and one further back. Ah, there he is. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the game world, so... which may be to my advantage, actually, with this kind of visibility. Right, I'm very exposed right here. Oh, another toolkit. Let's see how many of these armor-piercing shells I've got. Oh, only the one. Right, okay. Right, okay. Just suddenly realised I've got night vision on this ecologist suit, which I think for long term it's probably... it's hard to tell how good it is because of the zombification. But I've certainly seen worse night vision, that's for sure. There's usually someone up there, so I'm a bit surprised not to see anyone. Probably be someone down there. Yeah, someone definitely shooting at me. I wasn't sure the first time I heard that sound, but that confirms it. I think I'll turn the night vision off. It's a little bit kind of inconvenient the way it swaps between the night vision and the standard vision when you go in and out of zoom. Just shows you, doesn't it, the importance of colour. Now that looks like another... Oh, I've forgotten its name now. Slime. Yeah, that's for bleeding. That's a fairly good artifact, I suppose. I'm trying to sort through this gear pretty quick. For obvious reasons. I think I'll just clear this little way out round here. Yeah, I thought there'd be someone. Just in case they're going to creep up on me. Yeah, you certainly go from bleeding to, no bleeding much quicker now. Yeah, the armor's pretty much gone now. I have to say, I thought this guy was dead, but attention was elsewhere. More inclined to reload the shotgun because it doesn't hold that many shells. Yeah, I think the balance of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R in this mod seems to be quite well done. It doesn't feel overpowered, it doesn't feel underpowered. So that's good. I think it was SGM I mentioned a while ago. Great mod, but the fully automatic. Sorry, semi-automatic. That really does rip through enemies. That does. Oh, I'm still overloaded. I might actually take this suit back to where the that chest is up on the top of that building there. Really could do with an artifact for weight carrying. Might as well eat those, I suppose, but they don't. Doesn't use that much in the way of weight. Oh, I'll just drop it here, I think. It's going to get a bit silly going backwards and forwards. Now that looks to be an anomalous bolt. Now I know there's a quest at the bar to get about 20 or 30 of these. And I'm bound to be going back to the bar at some point. So it's something to bear in mind. I might just... I could actually drop these, put them in the stash up there. They don't weigh much, do they? They don't weigh anything. As you would expect, being a bolt, I suppose. Right, let's go and investigate what's going on over here. This will probably heat up pretty fast. That's probably for me, actually. Because that's the same noise of the gun that I heard when someone was firing over there. Another one. Are they all the same kind of properties? Yeah, it looks to be the same sort of property for each one. Now, I believe in some mods anyway, around here there can be an anomaly that sucks you in. But I might be thinking of something else. When you've got an artifact for endurance, it's not quite so bad when you run out of stamina, because you know that it won't take long to get back, you know, to where you were. Whoops. And a few of these always help as well. Yeah, this is always a bit tricky. There is a stash at the end, right? Or is it just me thinking of other... Yeah, it's probably nothing in it though. But I have to find out. I think there was one mod where along here you could get sucked in, but I'm probably thinking of something else. Yeah. I'll give over.